The opinions and comments expressed in this podcast are solely those of the students and do not necessarily represent the views and opinions of sjspr.radio or St. John's School.
Hello, all. Welcome to sjspr.radio. This is Senior Talk, the show where we pick seniors' brains about school life and real life. I am your host, Itzel Trinidad Vidal, and joining me on this episode is the lovely Alyssa Ríos.
Oh my goodness, thank you so much. I got a little lovely in there. I'm fulfilling all of my podcast dreams right now. I am, yeah.
You should. Why has it always been a dream of yours to do a podcast?
I mean, I feel like podcasts are definitely like a more newer thing, you know, like como que, so like you can play it and like you really like you're in the conversation with them.
Yeah.
So like it's like I feel like sometimes we have like really funny, interesting conversations that I was like, you know what, if people were hearing this right now, we would get a lot of views.
That's
like,
true.
Yeah.
I also feel like this is also like a newer kind of podcast because you can also like see our faces.
Hello.
And I think that's like really good. Makes it like more interactive.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so for this podcast, we are kind of having the idea of it being like Halloween edition.
Yes.
And a mix between academic and social life, obviously. So I'm gonna start a little bit about how I got to St. John's because I haven't been here all my life. I got here in 7th grade. Where I actually shadowed. The first time in my school was in 6th grade, where I shadowed Alyssa.
Oh my goodness. What?
Yeah, and you left me because it was water day, but it's
I'm
fine.
so sorry. Okay, but like you didn't even like explain the whole story. Like
Okay. But you can explain the whole story.
no. Okay, so we were in Valentine's class, Miss Valentine's class.
Oh.
Yeah, in science class.
Mm-hmm.
And like I feel like just like that's the first class I like como que that you joined, right? Now it was water day, so we all had like our bathing suits, our bikinis underneath, like our uniforms are like It wasn't even the same uniform. It was like not the.
It was like the cotton one.
Yeah, como
Yeah.
el polo, like the actual polo. And nada, pues after a certain point after lunch, we had water day, and I was with you all day, but I went to go make the line. I was like, do you mind if I leave you here with like Mariana Miranda?
Yeah.
And I go make the line for like that one slide, like, and then I fully left. Like I went to go get a cotton candy and like make that really long line. So I'm sorry. I'm so I'm sorry.
You kind of did, but no, it was fine. And then Mariana was also really nice. So then like,
Oh, yeah.
Fine. But yeah. And then anyways, do you want to talk about how you got to St. John's?
So as most of you know, well, whoever's tuning in, well, if you don't know, my mom is the director of admissions, so I've actually been a part of the SJS community since I was like essentially born, just because my mom's worked here now for like 14 years, and now that I've known the whole grade, basically the pre-K when I used to shadow in school, so it was really like a good transition. It was easier just because I knew everyone. So it never felt like I was like out of place. And how was your first day at school? Like 7th grade, do you remember?
I remember, okay, like I don't remember the actual day. I just remember that my mom had like parked in like that street like beside of Marbella.
Okay,
And I didn't want to get out of the car.
Oh no.
I didn't want to.
No, don't let me.
I really did not want to come, like genuinely. I didn't want to change schools.
Yeah.
And especially I like didn't want to come. Which was weird. Like then I had so much fun and I actually like enjoyed like 7th grade was, even though it was hard at first because you actually you kind of have to like mingle with the people.
Oh, yeah.
And like adapt.
Mm-hmm.
But like in the end, like I found a group of friends that were really really nice, and I adapted to the school pretty well.
Yeah,
I think
academically.
overall, yeah, like academically and also like socially. So like I'm glad that I can fully say that I never really struggled that much into like my transition period to St. John's, which I appreciate a lot, because it's hard being the new kid.
Oh,
it
yeah.
really is being hard being the new kid, and I've only been the new kid once.
Really?
So yeah, I've only been the new kid once. So then I guess that like that one experience being nice, like I really appreciate that. I don't know.
Yeah, I feel like it's very interesting because I feel like I've been the new kid like 3 times already because I've been in 3 schools, and being the new kid, like, it's scary at first. It's very scary because you come into like these schools that everyone already has a friend group, everyone's already established themselves, but it really depends on how you approach it, and I feel like you approach it in a very like como que you were open-minded, like maybe you were como que I didn't want to move, pero no, like it didn't project that way. But yeah, being the new kid does sometimes isn't great, pero you adapt and you just keep it pushing and you find your place eventually.
And I also like things like, for example, like the dance team also really helped, like just joining like not organizations, but like that's a big word. No,
big word.
Meant, like collectives and like stuff like that. Like the dancing was such a big part of our lives.
Oh my goodness.
Like,
it was so Miss Rica's.
Yeah.
Awesome.
It was such a big part of our lives.
Yeah.
And I'm so grateful that she, even though it lasted like
2
a
years.
year.
Well,
no, it was okay.
It was a year and a half, porque
true.
Right?
Yeah. Then the kind of like the other like it was kind of 2, but then the half of the second year was kind of like
COVID.
The decline.
Yeah. We attempted at 10th grade to like kind of like meet online, and that was like pretty sweet.
Yeah.
And
but
then,
I
like,
wasn't really doing anything.
Oh my God. Don't admit to that.
No, I'm sorry. No, I fully admit to it. Like I wasn't really doing anything. Like I was there for like moral support for the people that were.
Oh yeah, me too.
Actually doing stuff.
But then like junior year, we kind of like tried to get it back, and now senior year, we're actually in that whole process of getting the dance team back. I don't know if that's a spoiler.
Right.
I'm so sorry. Pero
do you want to show the picture?
Yes.
Like, so we have a picture.
We do have a picture.
So that's us.
Oh my goodness.
This was 2019, right?
Yeah.
In like volleyball tournament. And
our first dance. That one.
It was our first dance. And it was like the first time like the SJS dance team, I guess, but like there has been one.
No, I don't think.
Like really, really long.
But no sé. But I think we were like one of the. I think we were the first ones. Yeah. And that dance was very good, and it was really nice to get to the point where we were all kind of like siblings. Like we would like, because the dance team was composed of like 9th graders to 12th graders, and there was someone in each grade. Mm-hmm. So not only did me and Itzel get closer, and like Carla, for example, and Ceci, like the people in our grade, Alia too, but we also got close to the seniors, and we got close to Tessa, because Tessa was the captain originally. And it was like we actually had a sleepover. Yeah,
we literally did.
Yeah.
And I think that that connection like really brings like being part of like groups like that really brings like a sense of like community outside your own like grade, and allows you to like kind of be friends with like,
it feels nice to say hi to someone in the hallway that you're not like usually talking to.
Right. I agree. Yeah. I just sorry.
You're good.
But yeah. But I think that like dance also has really like affected. Sorry, I'm gonna go on a tangent.
Oh my God, dance. Go on a tangent.
I feel like that's something that we both share a lot, and like our passions. Like not a lot of people appreciate like dance and like school. And I feel like if anything, I would not change about the school, but like I would add dance. Like I feel like dance is kind of overlooked, and I feel like I would really like to see it like developed a little bit more. Yeah. In fact, I tried to like do like a proposal for like a dance class, because I
remember that.
We kind of don't have like a spatial like movement like art department. And I feel like that would be a really good addition, because there are like dancers, there's like hidden talent, and
for sure,
like, you wouldn't think
that, and you see it in like talent shows, like when someone randomly dances amazingly and you're like, whoa, like where did this come from?
Right, because like sometimes you wouldn't think that there's like a bunch of like dancers here in the SJS, but like there's some hidden talents that like that could be out. And I think it also has to do a lot with like music and like just like
oh wow.
No, but like like dance, like when we're dancing to the music, and like that's what like kind of guides us into like how we move and how our body is like our like how we dance is like response to what the music is like telling us.
Yeah, and it's weird because like once you've already practiced the dance like more than like 3-4 times like full out, your body just gets like muscle memory, and it's the weirdest thing, because it's like your body just knows where it's going, and you know like what part of the song it's like,
and that's when you fully start like enjoying the
yeah,
dance.
ya no like it's not learning about it anymore.
Right.
It's just like doing it and
Like,
immersing yourself.
You make it your own.
Yeah.
You really make it your own when like you already know, like the steps, and like you just like the music. Just you kind of feel like the music is taking you. You already know what to do, so it's kind of like just you and the music.
Yeah, and about that, like, what's your favorite song right now? What song is like on replay right now?
Oh my god, I think there. I've been listening a lot to Arca recently.
Oh my goodness, I tried to get into like Arca, pero no sé.
It really is acquired taste. Like I don't
is.
want to say like I really don't want to say being like, oh my god, like I have like supreme taste in music. Like no, it's very much acquired taste, because sometimes the songs are just very much just like sounds.
Yeah, exactly.
Like
it's very
she's just producing like weird sounds.
Yeah.
But it's fun to listen to. Like if it's kind of sometimes just like background music, it's really nice. Or like when you're like getting ready, it also helps. I've also really been a lot into Beyonce's new album, Renaissance.
Really?
So into it. I know it completely. Like I don't know it like back like
the back of your hand. Yeah.
It's not that much, but it's
in there.
It's really, really, really deep.
Okay, then I have to like listen to it fully, because I only know like you won't break my like I only know the mainstream ones. Yeah, but she's awesome. So
yeah. What about you? What's like your favorite song right now, or like?
So yesterday, I don't remember who I was talking to, but I kind of came to the conclusion that like I only do college apps, and I only do like homework listening to like Mora. I know.
I
or
thought
like
you were gonna say something like Taylor Swift.
No. Okay, like Taylor Swift. Like I need to be like in a certain mood. Pero Mora and like I don't know. I don't know. It's just like I know, but it's funny because it's like I just get distracted and I can do my work. But who knows? And I wanted to go to his concert, but and I just feel like music has become such like a big part of my life that it's like I can't not do my homework without listening to homework, or like
listening to homework. Listening to music.
Can't talk. You're right. I can't not do my homework without listening to music, because it's like it like produces like energy, like like I feel just like more. I feel like a better student when I have something playing in the back. And it's just such a big part of, I think, also Latino culture. Like music is like within our blood, you know.
Yeah, we're always playing music for anything.
Always.
No, but I agree. I'm kind of like the same way. I kind of just can't go a day like without listening to music.
Yeah.
And when, for example, I leave my headphones at home,
go back.
Terrible. Like my
horrible
day
Oh my
will be
goodness,
ruined. Yeah. Like it's because I like that. Like that. I wouldn't say. Yes, I would say. I would say it's kind of like an intimacy, like within yourself and like
and the headphones and the music.
Because it's different when you're playing music in your headphones and only you're the only person listening to what you're like playing. But then, for example, if you're playing music in like a speaker or something like that for like a group of people, like it's not like that intimate with you. And I just feel like, I don't know, those intimate moments with myself and like the music that I choose to hear are very important to me, because they also dictate like how I feel. Like music can have a very like direct effect on my emotions and like how I feel. Like I can be having a bad day, and if I'm like, no, like I need to get it together, like I'll play like Renaissance, and I'll be like
and like, it encompasses like what you're feeling. It's like the strangest thing. I actually have, and Itzel knows this, I have like I have more than like 7 Google Docs of me writing just about music. So like I'll hyperfix on like an album, and I'll just write things that remind me of certain songs, people that it reminds me of. I'm like I love like writing about music. It's weird, but it's like the way that the lyrics like just describe perfectly whatever I'm feeling. It's like comforting. Also, it's like, okay, other people are other people feel these things. You know?
I'm pretty sure, and you also like classify people.
Oh my god, yeah, like as songs, like I'll give everyone like, okay, you remind me of this song. Yeah, with Julieta Venegas, I do that a lot with Taylor. So yeah, come on. Yeah.
So guys, if you're watching this, ask Alyssa.
Oh my god, yes.
Classified
okay,
you
but
as.
Itzel is also really good at this, like in creative writing. You've fully gone on like, I know that you're listening to this, and you got almost all of them right.
I mean, it's also because I stalked most of the people
and
in
that's
our class on Spotify the night before. and to like just because I hadn't done that recently,
Yeah.
and then I was like,
Now that you
oh
say
my
it, I
God,
haven't done it either.
let me,
Like I haven't done it recently
like
either.
let me just look at what people are
Mhm.
hearing,
Yeah.
because it's also like, since I care so much about music and like what I listen to, like I
Mhm.
want to see what like other people
Yeah.
are like putting in your ears, like what, like
And that's it's also weird because there's people who are just simply not into music.
I know that's,
And I find
that's
that
really
so
weird. That's
strange,
really
'cause
weird.
it's like-
Yeah.
So do you distract yourself with it? I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah.
Interesting, but I don't know. For example, when I'm doing work or like college applications for that matter, I realize that I can't listen to like music with lyrics. Unlike
Okay.
you, that you listen to like Mora.
Mora, but like everything to be honest.
And I've been listening a lot to like classical music while like doing
Oh, yeah.
like college apps, which is weird
Mhm.
because then I'll like leave and then it's just me listening to like
Classical music.
classical music.
And
Um,
how are your college apps going?
I
I know it's a big
It
topic.
was kind of sad. Like today, I was kind of like in a bad headscape because I realized that there was something wrong in my Common App, and I had already submitted.
Was it the college prep?
Yeah, the college prep.
Yeah.
And I didn't have some of my regular courses as college prep. I just had them as regular.
Oh my god,
And
this
I-
is like for the seniors. Put college prep on all of your courses, not the
On all
regular
of-
standard.
Yeah, and so I had that, and I submitted a few of my apps already. Like even though most of the ones that I've already submitted are safeties, there was one that was not a safety, and I'm kind of worried about that one. But
Okay, yeah.
yeah, like it's
But
fine.
honestly, like your grades and your extracurriculars and everything will make up for the fact that you didn't put college prep.
I
It's not that big of a deal.
I
Like
hope
it's
so.
no, for sure. And I know that college apps have been a very big part of like our lives for like now like what 3 months.
Yeah.
Because there were people writing personal statements over summer, and I was like, oh my god, I'm like
You know, I tried to do that, but I literally didn't.
nothing
Like,
came out.
the-
Like
the best thing that like I produced regarding college applications in summer was like a list of ideas.
yeah, and that's
And
better. than
None
I-
of the ideas that I came up with finished.
being the one,
actual
yeah,
one.
yeah,
So
yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's
very
definitely like what
interesting.
you're feeling in the moment. Like
Yeah,
whatever you write,
literally.
you're feeling like it'll come
like
out.
I fully like I wasn't what I wrote my essay about. I literally had no idea that it was gonna be that like at all. Like it was literally. It's really funny. I think you were there. I don't know. Like we were in creative writing, and then it was like a free like fun write Friday,
Okay.
and
yeah.
then I started talking about like I wrote about voguing for like 10 minutes, and then I shared it with the class, and then everyone was like, Itzel, not even gonna lie, like this is like a really good college essay.
Why do I feel like I wasn't
And
there?
then maybe you were like
Maybe I
in
wasn't there.
like maybe you were in the bathroom or something.
Okay.
And,
But like I feel like I would have remembered. But like
Yeah.
that is an awesome like
And then-
personal statement idea.
and then I was like, wait, yeah, kind of, because it literally like
Mm-hmm.
like it
Encompasses?
encompasses like everything about my identity and like just like
Yeah.
who I am. So like it worked, and then I wrote it, and then it was fine.
It was
and then
it was
good.
the personal
and then
statement.
it was like
It's
like, my
weird.
essay.
Yeah.
It was just like the randomest things.
It's the randomest things
And like
Yeah.
yeah. But yeah, like now that this has been like
out of our
been
brains.
such like a big part of our lives, like what are you looking forward to, like actually
After?
finishing your college application?
Right. So I currently have 5 out of my 7 colleges
Okay,
applied already.
Good.
I'm just working on one last supplement to try to get done before November 1st. But I feel like our senior year is already like 6 weeks. 6 more weeks left of this first semester, and
Literally.
we have one last semester in high
Mhm.
school ever. Like
Mhm.
it's just a weird thought to think about. And I really just want to focus on like maintaining my grades and also like having fun, cuz like
Yeah.
bonding as a class, like we have like I feel like our class is already like a good amount of bonded. I just want to bond even more cuz we have one last semester. So we're it's gonna get one of those things, guys. I really want it to be that the last day we're all crying, we're hysterical, como que no, we're leaving,
Yeah, like crazy. Like especially like in the when we went to take the senior pictures.
Yeah.
When the dude
when the dude
Sorry,
Wilo. No, but yeah.
the
yeah.
photographer.
Yeah.
He started talking about the fact that we probably won't see each other anymore.
Oh my
like,
goodness.
in our
No,
whole
that's like
lives.
too big.
And then I looked around because most of the class was there, and I was like, wow, like I've spent so much of my time with you guys, and I just genuinely won't see you guys like most of you guys
Yeah.
like ever again.
Mhm.
That's just a crazy thought.
And it's very interesting because, like, I think I was talking to, like, Ali about this or something, that your high school friends are the people who get, like, kind of, like, the worst of, not the worst of you, but, like, you're building your identity.
Right. No,
You're
yeah.
you're finding out who you are all in high school, and then in college you already have, like, this kind of, like, semi-understood version of yourself, and you're building friends based upon now, like, who you are. So it's like these high school friends are really the ones that have stuck with me, like, through, like, everything.
Yeah.
And so it's very interesting how, like, college friends will get, like, a very good version of me, like, do you know
because of what you like
Because of-
passed through with like
exacto.
your high school friends.
Yeah.
No, I agree.
And what are you thinking of pursuing?
Well, I'm planning on deciding everywhere
Okay.
because I don't really know what I want to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just hoping in college to kind of just like explore
Get
and
some guidance.
and like find some guidance like when I'm actually there. So I really feel like the next like 4 years are kind of like full exploration. I feel like it's like I feel in high school even though I have had the opportunity to like see different things, I feel like now like going into college, it's kind of more like what I want to do and not really like an established curriculum.
Yeah.
That's why I'm also looking into like schools that like are kind of like have a very flexible curriculum and like allow for like that.
Yeah.
Like
for exploration.
Yeah, that's why I didn't go to Europe, and that's not
right, because you have to
do
go in.
Yeah,
like,
because you need to
fully.
know exactly what you want to do.
Yeah,
and, like,
yeah.
If you want to change, you have to start from zero. And I'm
Yeah.
like,
No.
that's not for me. Really not for me.
But that's super cool. And Itzel, you're a very talented person. Like, oh my goodness, Itzel will be okay wherever they go. Like,
I really hope. I hope so. And you too. And like so for what you're pursuing, like theater, like that's so you.
I know,
like,
it's so scary.
It's been your dream. Like you've been talking about this
for a while.
For like
since
forever. Like since I've known you, like theater has been your dream. Like especially like New York. Like
New York,
Like that has been like you've always been like me in New York, like that's happening.
Besties,
Like no hay cosa.
And it's like it's fun and it's scary because the musical theater arena is it's a 1 in a million. Like it's so like you have like so selective that it's like I'm going in this like blindly trusting all my talents and all I can bring to the table and hoping that like someone sees this in me, do you know, like como que someone in this position, you know.
Right.
Pero I don't know, at some point I also want to be a teacher. Like I want to come back to Puerto Rico. Like but there's a lot of things.
That quality that you have, like the fact that you like trust like on like your skills, because like it is very true, like theater industry is very like
selective,
just like it's very like on like sometimes it's purely out of like luck and like being in the right time and like in the right place or like having the right connections. And I feel like you being so trusted and like the passion that you have for it to like the risk that come forward and like
very big
you're
risk.
doing it
I'm
and,
doing it
and like and that's incredible. And
Thank
like
you.
that, like as you should.
Thank you.
And but I feel like you're gonna do incredible. Like you have the drive.
I hope, my goodness.
You have the passion. You have the dream.
I have the dream.
You have the dream.
Like I'm hoping that it unravels like a movie. You know, como que like making it.
There's
movie.
obviously gonna be like
oh my goodness,
downs.
obviously,
It's
the industry is basically like rejection after rejection until you get that one
chance.
Big
break.
Exacto.
So and you're out. No, I agree. But you're definitely gonna make the best of it. Like, and you're gonna
meet new people.
Yeah.
And you too. Like, we get to meet new people, and that's awesome. Like, that's gonna be great. Like a new environment. And
literally.
everything.
And like, especially with people that don't know anything about you, like it's kind of like a fresh start.
But
it's like a clean slate. Like you get to be like whatever version that you want of yourself. And,
and that you feel the most comfortable in.
You feel the most exactly. Yeah. Like if you didn't have the chance, like in high school, to be like who you really wanted to be, college and like higher education is like your time to shine be like who you want to be. But so have you seen any like changes within yourself like through college apps? Like have you become like I don't know,
I definitely feel more confident than like
in yourself, like,
in my sorry the mic anyway in myself than like because like seeing kind of in paper and writing all the things that I've accomplished is like it's so it's such a like a validating experience. It's like I'm not like this isn't going to like I don't know where I was going with that. Pero like seeing it is like a nice visualizer, nice reminder that like you did something and you did something with your time and you helped people and you pursued your passions. So I definitely feel more confident in my skill set, but I also feel like it's so nerve-wracking. So I've become like I wouldn't say I'm like anxious yet. Like I've been anxious already, but now I'm like kind of, I feel more relieved. How about you?
So I've also that was so real.
I need to
Sorry. Okay.
At the same time too.
Okay. I've also like recently like I like finished my like resume yesterday, and at first when I saw like the template, I was so overwhelmed because it was like this like template of like this like academic like beast who had like a bunch of like things, and I was like, oh my god, like how am I supposed to like? But then I actually started filling it out, and like I had to like make the spacing even smaller and like make like
you're also
the
an
letter
academic
like
beast.
I wouldn't what okay. I had to like put down like the letter size, and I was like, oh my god, like when I looked at that resume at the end, I was like, oh my god, like that's a lot. Like I didn't even know that I did that much stuff. I didn't know that I had accomplished so much. Like, and it just really it gave me kind of like a boost. I was like, yeah, like I've done something for myself. Like I've done stuff.
Yeah, and you have it in writing so you can see it.
I've also struggled a lot with the fact that like I don't feel enough at times. Like I feel like I'm not like I'm applying to like to some like very selective colleges.
Yeah,
and the competition is very, very high. And even though these college like universities are like reaches for everyone, like I feel so like tested, and I feel like my qualifications are like won't be enough, and like I'm really scared, like genuinely, and it's like nerve-wracking because you're getting judged by these people
that
and
don't
like know you in less than like 10 minutes. Like these people are not even spending that much time looking at something that you put like your whole like so much time into right, and
college
like,
figure
whole, like,
is
soul.
real.
Like
and then and the supplements, it's interesting because they say like provide something like an aspect of you we haven't seen, but it's like there's so many aspects,
right? That's like you can't fully like you don't know who a person is based out of a college application, and I feel like that's just like really interesting. And it's like sometimes there's things you want to say that you're not provided the space to say in these applications, and it's like, but you won't understand some parts of me if I don't tell you about this. But there's no space.
Exactly. Or you have 250 words to do it.
And there's not like there's not enough words.
The mics and us.
There's not enough words to express, and you have to like cut down on things that are important. And that's just like it's very nerve-wracking. And I'm just scared that I'm not gonna get accepted.
But that's I know, I get it. Like the whole like not getting accepting fear is very scary. But we're both gonna get accepted. Like it's gonna happen, and we will wind up where we're supposed to be.
Yes, I agree.
And so will the whole senior class, 2023 seniors, SJS. Actually, the whole island. We will all end up where we're supposed to be.
Exactly.
And then how do you feel like your last Halloween? Como get your...
I was about to say that.
I know,
To end on like a little good note, so we can have from that really deep college conversation that we just had. So I'm excited. I've never really been a really big Halloween person. Like I've never really been a really big Halloween person. I don't know why, but I like it. Like I'll dress up. Like I won't go like super overboard and like start planning like 2 months before. But like I'll plan maybe a week before. Yeah, and I'll go like the week before Halloween. I'll go and
to the Party City where you get your costumes.
Weekend, and like get like I don't know. I don't really go to Party City. I kind of just like.
You don't have the Party City experience?
No.
Oh my goodness,
I don't. I just kind of get them like in different like
stores.
Yeah. Or like from like different like things that I find in my house.
Yeah. Wait, so actually we have a party tomorrow. The seniors have a party tomorrow.
Oh, yes.
What are you coming dressed up as?
I'm going to be Steve Lacy.
I love it.
And
one of your favorite artists.
One of my favorite artists, which I recently found out that he's not that nice of a person.
That's like one of the most heartbreaking.
Which is terrible.
It's a heartbreaking feeling. Was
like
it?
he was my wallpaper, and like I changed it.
No
like,
way.
Like it's not like I'm mad at him. Like I still
You're a little
love
bit mad
his
at him.
work, but I'm a little bit mad, and I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, like why are you like that?
Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah.
Yeah.
That happened to me with like I found Pauline actually told me that Childish Gambino was like not the greatest person.
Oh.
I know we're entering the music conversation again. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, it's okay.
And I was like, oh my goodness, like I love Childish Gambino. Pero pues.
What about you? What are you gonna do?
So besides the party, we might be going to House of Phobia tonight. Wait.
No, but what are you gonna dress up?
Mala mía. I'm gonna be Serena Quintanilla because I'm also in my.
You're so real.
I'm
Yes,
I'm in my Serena Quintanilla era. I love her.
Oh, sorry.
No, me too. That's my favorite song. Come on, like, she's just iconic, and
Yeah, she
it was
is
just
very
easy
iconic,
to
I agree.
find the pieces. Super easy.
It's also because you give a lot of like Latina vibes, and even though that she's not like completely like Latina,
She's Mexican, yes.
she is, but like she was also like raised,
Born in
and she was
California,
like raised,
so.
and what was I gonna say? Yeah, like you do give a lot of like last year you were J-Lo. Like
Last year I
that's
was
so
actually
again,
like in January I was J-Lo. 'Cause it was
oh right, it was Paulina's birthday. Yeah, that's true.
And then what are you doing? What are your plans? Sorry. Anyway, what are your plans?
Actually, my plans for
What?
I'm gonna so we're thinking of going to House of Phobia. Oh my God, you're going también.
What? Hopefully, right?
Hope-
Oh my God, the mic again.
Hopefully, we're gonna go to the
Spooky mansion
yeah
in Mall of
a horror house. Is that no?
a haunted house, yeah.
A haunted house, yeah.
Yeah.
In Mall of San Juan.
Mall of San Juan. And
Yeah,
then, but
I'm
like the
excited.
plans almost didn't make it out of
Yeah.
the group chat, and I hate when that happens.
Like I don't even know like how many people I hope people do show up.
Yeah,
Like, but
I think they will.
It should be fine. But yeah, I'm excited for tonight.
I'm excited for tonight.
Yeah.
I'm excited to get scared, to get spooked.
I'm actually really scared because I'm not like I don't really like getting like but that's the whole reason why I was like, oh like let's make
you're not a
group.
big
like
horror
like
movie
I'll be in the
person.
middle of the group
Yeah.
and like everyone can like cover me.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think this has been really nice.
Been a
I
very
feel
nice
like-
conversation.
Yes, I feel like we've touched like
A
up on like
lot
a
of
lot of
topics.
things, and like I
Yeah.
feel like it transitions really well.
Yeah.
Between it everything. Well, guys, that's it for now.
my God.
But before we go, I want to thank my guest and fellow senior on this episode, Alyssa Ríos.
Thank you, Itzel. You were an awesome host. You ate.
you.
It was fun to be here.
Yes, it was. If you're a senior and you haven't signed up yet, contact our parent producer, Sara Diaz Velarde, at 787-501-8000. Please include your name on the text message. For sjspr.radio and Senior Talk, this is Itzel Trinidad. Until next time, bye.